Welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I thought that I'd pop on here and show you what's on my table this morning. I'm working on a vintage junk journal and I don't have it sewn in yet, but I'm working on embellishing the signatures that I put in it, and I'll do a flip through when I'm done, so if you don't see it all right now, you will later on. But I want to put some tucks and things on the pages, and I wanted to share a couple simple ones that I've been thinking of doing. And this is one, and I think that I would just add this to a page, a blank page. Let's find a blank, there we go. Maybe in the corner. And once you glue it down, you could either glue it down partially or in the middle, but this actually would be a tuck right here. So you could even put it here, and then let's see, you could tuck, that's a little thick, tuck something in the side there. So I want to work on those and see what we can come up with. The first one I did with a brad, and all I did was punch out. You could do two circles, one a little bigger than the other, of varying papers, or if you have some punches, this one has the little edges, scalloped edges on it. So I did that one, and then I just ran across this vintage wallpaper, which is perfect for this kind of shabby chic vintage junk journal that I'm working on. So I cut out a couple of those and just another size circle down. And then just to put the brad in and things like that, I took my pokey tool and I just poked through the middle, and then I worked it just a little bit. And then before I got too far, I got a little bit of eyelash trim. I'll use that in a second here. I'm going to put a different color brad in this time. I'm going to put in a silver one. Just push it in there. And then, you know, you could even take the brad through the paper onto the other side and then cover it with something on the other side if you wanted to, on inside your journal, to make your little tuck spot. And this could be a tuck spot then too. It could be like a little double tuck. And then loosen it up just a little bit so that we can get this eyelash trim around it. And go like this. Yep, I think I got too much. I'll have to snip it off. Kind of go around it. You have to push it out a little bit. Alright. Like so. And then tighten it up. And then we're going to snip off a little bit of it. And you might want to ink your edges before you do this. I always forget to do that, and then I'm always left. I didn't actually ink the edges of the wallpaper, but you could ink the edges. And then okay, and you don't need to use wallpaper either. You could use some other kind of paper too. And then find a spot, and I think I'll put it in the corner. And this time I'm just going to try, well, since I wouldn't tuck on this side, I think I'll try just going like half a circle of glue and make sure I get the brad good. That's going to actually leave me a double tuck. But I want it to be kind of, you know, I want it to be kind of up and down. I'm going to put it in the middle. There we go. Spread out my eyelash trim a little bit. Now when we do this, it should tuck here and here when it dries. So there's one, and I thought I would try a button, just using some embroidery floss thread, and see if I could do a button. So I have this button here, and I suppose we'd want to poke the holes right. Maybe we just go like this. We're all doing this for the first time together. And then go here. And then all we need to do is get the two pieces of thread to be on the top so we can tie them off. So we kind of go like that. Don't lose our spot. Yeah, oops. It helps if you hold on to the needle. Go through the hole. There we go. Lose the needle. And then tie this off. And then that might be our little tuck. I'm going to do a knot first so it stays. It's a little off center, isn't it? Well, you could probably all do a little better getting it centered. But you know, then I'll have a little bit more tuck on that side. And then we go like this. And I'm terrible at bows. Oh my goodness. Get it a little smaller. Get a little smaller. I think I want it even smaller than that. Get it tiny. And then make it tight. What do you think? Here, we got to cut off a little of these edges. There. I think it's cute. This could maybe go at the bottom since I off-centered it. Since I off-centered it, it can maybe go at the bottom or the side, I guess. Because I didn't get my button right in the center. Yeah. And you could even do the inside paper too, because I always forget to do my inking till the end, and then I'm stuck trying to get it on. So there's a circular, well, hopefully I'm in frame here. There's a circular one. I think that's super cute. So let's find a page in the back. I think here. So now the big decision is, let's see. Big decision is, or it could go like this and then have something upright. Or it can even go like this and have something. I think if it goes in the corner, you limit how it could work because of its circular nature. So let's try it there. And, or even in the middle, you guys. It could even go in the middle and you have a tuck on this side and this side. You have a tuck all the way around. I wonder what that would be like. You know? Let's just try the dang thing. And I'm going to try putting just a little bit of glue in the middle and not anywhere else, so I have some tuck space in the back. And we'll come back before we're done and see what it did. Oops. Okay. So there's those. And then to do something else simple, I wanted another kind of a embellishment on my junk journal, so I decided to make some tickets. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. It's been around on different videos. I've seen them a long time ago, where you just take scraps of paper and you cut them into a length of approximately a ticket. Oh, first I cut them into like 1-inch strips, and you could do it any type size strip that you want. You could go smaller, bigger, whatever. And you just eyeball it, cut them into a thing like that. Then you get your handy paper punch, and you just take a little bit of the corner off, not the whole part. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you just kind of halfway, and you take the corner off each corner, like so. And there you got yourself a kind of a ticket. So I thought, oops, that went popping up in the air. I thought 3 of them together. See, I did this one. I put 3 of them together and a little flower in the middle and some eyelash lace, and then I stapled it. I should have stapled it before and then glued this on top, which is what I'm going to do next, so you can't see the staple. So people who have sewing machines would probably sew it, but we're not going to do that. And then that'll be a nice tuck glued right here onto the page. It'll be a nice tuck. So do this last one here. It's a nice thing to do with your scraps. And you could get more intricate with it and stamp on the tickets to make them look a little more tickety if you wanted. And you could glue these, you don't have to staple them. So you could glue them a little here, here, and here, or whatever configuration you want. You could just use 2. I don't know, they say in design, I've heard on videos, people doing junk journal stuff, that it's sets of 3 is the best pleasing to our eye or something. So, I guess that's what we do, sets of 3, 4. Now, which way do I want these? Or do I want it like this? I like it like that. So, and I didn't bring my stapler. I'm going to step away for just a second. It's right over here. I shall be right back. Here it is. Okay, so we're just going to staple those together. And this is a mini stapler, but I should have probably brought the big stapler. But it's going to stay. And then once we glue it on the back, it'll stay too. And then we just decide on a flower that we want. I have some flowers over here. Here, these are better. These are the ones I was thinking of. Oh, look at that. I like that. And then we could take a little bit of this eyelash lace that I had left, kind of go behind it. See? So that will work. I'll just glue this, put a bunch of glue down here so it gets the eyelash lace. Put a bunch of glue on this, on the top. You know, I think I had some of the embroidery thread in there, but I think that's good. And then we'll put this here like that. There. And we have a little tuck that we need for another place on our book. And I'm not watching my time. I only have 15 minutes. I probably gotta hurry up here. So what do you think? A cute tuck spot it'll tuck right under there. I'm going to glue it down. I should put a timer on so I know when 15 minutes is up. Like so. There we go. And we're going to go look at our one here and see. This was just, you know, maybe I moved it. I must have put more glue on there than I thought. But you got a little tuck there, there. You could even tuck something over here. Tuck something over here. And then on the inside too. The inside is probably the better tuck because you can go further. So, but I don't know. We'll have to see when I do the flip through if I could have put some ephemera on both sides or not. But that's what I've been working on. I am embellishing my vintage junk journal here that I need to get sewn in. And yesterday I made a bunch of tags for it, which I think came out very cool. I did that painting method that I've been seeing like Artie Mays do, and then I stamped them, put a little more gesso on them, and I think they turned out cute. And then I have these new digitals. Well, they're not quite in my shop. They will be in my shop. I'll show you here the pages. And I got these out of a really old 1800s needlepoint book. Or yeah, because it's more for what they're wearing here than them. And then I put some pastel colors on them, turned them into pastel colors, and I think that they turned out really cute. And then I've been using some of this Prima Opal Magic Wax and Vintage Silk, and it gives it this really kind of a sheen, which is very pretty. Plus, it smells wonderful. It's beeswax or something. It smells absolutely wonderful. But here is the... I will have these digitals in my shop, Allure Books Craft, pretty soon, within a week. And I did green, pink, blue, yellow, and then the original color. And you could size these down. If you have your printer, you'll look on there, it'll say 100% scale. If you go down to like 75% scale, it'll make them go down so that you have more of a size, because you see I sized that one down from this lady here, which she's not on there. So maybe I do have more of these ladies, so, but this is just one set that I'm doing. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you for crafting with me, and I will catch you next time.